If you're a real estate agent looking to generate exclusive and quality leads on Facebook within the next 24 hours, this is going to be the only tutorial that you need to reference as we close off 2022 and head into 2023. Now, I'm not talking about any sort of guru theoretical nonsense. I'm going to be bringing you directly into my own business manager, where I show you the exact creative process that I use to launch Facebook ads that generate me over 40 leads each and every week like clockwork. We're going to cover click by click, start to finish, every single part of the creative process, from setting up your campaign all the way through to publishing your ad. By the end of this video, if you've been following along, you'll be able to click publish and start generating leads within hours. Now, just before we dive in, there are some nuances and some unique opportunities that exist to increase the conversion rate of your Facebook ads. Now, these tend to be a little bit more advanced, so I cover them in our private Facebook community for realtors who are looking to grow. If this sounds like you and you're ready to take your business from mildly profitable to wildly profitable, I want you to comment below and I will personally reach out to you and set you up with an invite to our free and exclusive community where we run weekly trainings on the tech, marketing, and advertising side of the real estate business. And we also bring in coaches who will help increase your sales and increase your conversions and ultimately allow you to have more of an impact in your community. So without further ado, let's jump into this Facebook ads tutorial. All right, so from Google, I'm going to type in business.facebook.com, and that's going to bring me to the Facebook Business Manager. And I'm going to select my account here. That's going to bring me to my dashboard. I will click on this account overview section, select the right ad account. Then I go into my campaign manager here and I'm going to click create. Now, when I'm doing a Facebook ad, I always want to do leads, and it's going to choose that campaign objective, and I'm going to name this one Price Reduction in Ottawa, October 2022. So right now I've decided that given the market right now, I want to attract buyers who are interested in learning more about the price reductions that are happening around Ottawa. The next box here is special ads category. You're going to click housing because we all deal in real estate here, and you're going to select the country. So mine is selected for Canada. We are all good here. If you're in the United States, you just come in, country, put in the United States. And you're going to leave everything here the same. We want to make sure we stay on the auction and the objective is leads. A/B testing, this is a more advanced strategy that can work for some people who are a little more astute with the platform. But for the purposes of this ad, we're not going to do campaign testing. And I'm going to change the daily budget to $10. Generally, $9 to $10 is all you need. If you find that one ad particularly is going gangbusters, you could come in and increase the budget. But I found that generally $10 a day is enough to generate 30 to 40 leads if the ad is done right. So with that in mind, I'm going to click next. And I always want to select instant forms for the conversion. And then you're going to select your Facebook page here. Always make sure that dynamic creative is off. The reason being is that if you turn it on, you're going to be able to add more pictures, more videos, carousels, all that fun stuff. But Facebook is going to go out and essentially overspend your budget. I like to have a little more control over the process. You're more than welcome to try dynamic creative, but I do not recommend it. I would rather have more control in the process. It just makes tracking, reporting, and budgeting far easier. The next step, you're going to select a start date. So I'm going to choose mine to say noon because it'll give me a bit of time to get things going. Now, you can set an end date if you would like. I generally do, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to leave it open. That just means that I need to come back in, every 72 hours and just make sure that the ad is doing what I need it to do. The next section is audience. Now, custom audiences have been hamstrung a little bit through various updates recently. So I generally don't insert a custom audience when I'm making a prospecting campaign, but I will change the location here because right now it's advertising to all of Canada. And I only want it to advertise to my city. And because we're a special ads category, we can't really add much in terms of filters for gender, age, location, all that kind of stuff. The next step is detailed targeting. Now, some people will tell you to come in and pick Zillow, realtor.com. And what essentially this is going to do is find people who are actively searching through some of these websites. I want to always assume that the Facebook ad algorithm is way smarter than I am. So I'm going to leave it open to the algorithm to decide who's going to see my ads. Placements. It's very important right here that you click manual placement. Advantage Plus placements. This is going to put the ad on every piece of digital real estate that Facebook owns. It's going to blow through your budget really quickly. They obviously recommend it because they want you spending more money. Pick manual placements, and you're going to uncheck the audience network, and you're going to uncheck stories, in-stream, overlay, search, in article, and you're going to come back to feeds, and you're going to deselect Instagram Explore, Instagram video feeds, and you're only going to keep Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook Marketplace. Now, this is a direct response advertisement that we are going to launch. If you are doing a branding campaign where it's more video based and the importance of a call to action is a little less, feel free to try out some of the other platforms. They're good if you want to do an omnipresent branding experience. I just want leads right now, so I'm going to go with the areas that are most likely to convert. And that is the Facebook feed, the Instagram feed, and the Facebook Marketplace. Now, we click next, and I'm going to name my ad Price Reduction Ottawa October 2022. I have my Facebook page already integrated here. I'm going to run ads through my Realtor Instagram account. Create ad. A single image is what we'll use for the purposes of this ad. Now, I've already gone and added the media into the account. And if you guys are interested in knowing how to do more of these grid style interruptive type creatives, let me know in the comments below and I will do a separate workshop on that. The reason I pick the grids and the black on the outside is these are houses in my area that have actually recently had price reductions. So it's a good creative process to make sure that it's relevant, but it's also interruptive and a little bit interesting, because if I were to just show, $200,000 condos or run down buildings that just haven't sold, it wouldn't be very interesting to the audience. So Facebook will always recommend one by one, but I choose original. You can see that it's going to show a little bit more narrow on the top and bottom, but I get the full image in there. So now we're at the point where we're going to write out our ad. So this skill is known as copywriting. And if you guys have ever taken a copywriting course, you know right away you want to call out your target audience. So I'm going to drop a red push pin here, and I'm going to say, attention Ottawa home buyers and investors. The market is shifting, and we want to make sure you never miss out on information in your favorite Ottawa neighborhoods. Stay up to date with the most recent price reductions around town with our free report. You will never miss out on some of Ottawa's hottest deals. Click learn more to get started. Because I'm recording my screen and my emojis aren't working, I'm going to go to Emojipedia and select down arrow, and I'm going to copy and add them in. You can add emoticons if you like. I prefer to use them, though I don't think there's any specific research out there that says they do or do not work. So now that my primary text is done, I'm going to go to my headline, and I'm going to write up to 5 headlines. This is where I'm going to let the algorithm take a little bit of control over who sees what. So I'm going to add in my 5 headlines here, and in the description, which is just going to show beneath the headline, I'm going to say, get your list here. And I'm going to go back to Emojipedia, and I'm going to say right pointing hand. Copy that. Now, the call to action button is what you're seeing in this bottom right corner here. I always go with learn more. Through testing hundreds of ads, I've always found that learn more tends to outperform when it comes to lead generation. So don't be shy. You can absolutely test if you want, or you're more than welcome to steal this exact ad as we set it up. Now, we're going to create our lead form. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name the form. I'm going to call it Ottawa Price Reductions October 2022. And I'm going to select more volume. Now I click intro and I select use the image from your ad, which is just going to show like this. I remove the greeting, but you're more than welcome to have a greeting. Generally speaking, if there's more steps that someone needs to take or more clicks they need to do, the less likely it is they are going to opt in. So I'm going to make this as easy as possible for them. So now that the intro is done, I'm going to click my questions and I'm going to add a question, multiple choice. How soon are you looking to buy in Ottawa? And I'm going to say immediately, 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 months to 1 year. And I'm seeing that I should add a space in all of these. 1 year or more. And I also want to ask another multiple choice question. Do you currently rent or own? This is going to give me the opportunity to know if there's going to be a home sale as well, or if they're currently renting and they're looking to make this their first time home purchase. That could be an opportunity to send them some more information. Now, once you have these two questions, the next part is the pre-fill questions. And the first thing you need to do is set a description for what you're going to do with their information. So this is where you're going to say, we will send your unique homes list to your contact information below. And this is where I always remove full name and I add category. I want first name and I want last name. And the reason I prefer first name and last name versus full name is it actually will segment in KV Core or whatever CRM you're using, and it makes follow-up a lot easier. So I want my first name, last name, email, and phone number. And then we're going to move on to the next section. Privacy policy. You're always going to add this. The link text is going to be privacy policy. And if you go to your agent website, mine is done directly through KV Core. So I'm going to go to the bottom, click on privacy policy, click there. I'm going to add a link. Now my privacy policy is good. I'm compliant. Now what I'm going to do is you are now in the know. So what we're doing is after they opt in, this is the message that they are going to see. Check your email and you will find your check your email and check your email for your updated list of Ottawa homes that have recently undergone a price reduction. If you cannot find the email, be sure to check your spam or promotion folder, as sometimes they will land there. Thank you and good luck on your home search. Now, for the call to action, I want them to view a website. And I'm just going to move this camera back up here for a second. View the list of homes now. So you can see that this button is now view the list of homes now. And I'm going to go into my KV Core. And I'm going to grab a squeeze page here for multi-property. I'm going to look up Ottawa. And I want to filter out some rentals. So I'm going to put a minimum price range of 100,000 and a maximum of $1 million. And when I go to options, I want to click reduced, generate link. I'm going to take that. Actually, I'm going to take the long link because that's what Facebook would prefer. And now we're back in Facebook, and I will add that link here. So once you have all that information done, we're going to click publish, and that will publish our lead form. So I've got my lead form good to go. I don't need to worry too much about tracking, and the ad is good to go. So when I preview it here, I can see it on a Facebook feed. I can see it on an Instagram feed. And if I share it, I can also get a link or send it directly to Facebook. Once I click publish, we're all good to go. So there you have it, guys. Step-by-step tutorial on how to run profitable Facebook ads as a real estate agent. If you're looking to learn the more advanced strategies when it comes to digital marketing in your real estate business, I want you to leave a comment below and I will personally welcome you into our private community where we run weekly trainings on the most up-to-date and the highest performing ways to generate more leads online with less work. If that's something that resonates with you, drop a comment. I'm looking forward to connecting with you.